Hi guys. Sorry, being a nosy neighbor. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are baking. Yes, I said it right. We are baking today. The first thing that I baked on here was brownies. Baked, not cooked. Baked was brownies. Today we're baking a cake. That's what I wanted. That's what I've been craving. That's and I was gonna make it from scratch. That was planned, but don't have all the ingredients, so we have store bought. So I have it downstairs. This will be a voiceover video because my poppy is sleeping downstairs and I don't want to talk and wake him up. So, and it's currently 3:15 now. Normally I would do this like later on in the day, like closer to my tea time, which is at 9 o'clock. But I was like, no, I don't want to wait because if I bake it too close, there's a good chance the cake won't be cool enough. And I don't do that. By the time it's tea time, I just want to be able to eat the cake. So, yeah. So let's go get started.
Alright, you guys, we are in the kitchen. The first thing we're doing is we are washing our hands. That is a must. I do this even before I go in my fridge take out food just to eat it again. Always wash your hands. There are too many germs out here. And after everything with COVID, it scared the living daylights out of me. So yeah, we being sanitary over here. Clean and professional. Now, I have all my ingredients here. Don't mind my cup. But honestly, I will not lie to you guys. When I was looking for like a bowl to mix all my stuff in, I was struggling because I didn't want a big bowl. But, I end up making it do what it do. So, the first thing that I am doing is this is what I'm using, Duncan Hines. This is my favorite brand when it comes to baking. And all the ingredients are listed here. And I preheated my oven to 350. Sorry, you guys, if this voiceover is a little off. When I edit, I didn't realize. So I'm using this little pouring bowl thing. It's small enough, but it's big enough to hold all the ingredients and it won't be taken up too much. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? I can't remember. I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I'm going to take the cake batter out of the bag. We're going to pour it into the bowl. And then we're going to add our oil and our eggs. Does anybody else like the smell of cake batter or like brownie batter? Or is that just me? I mean, I know it smells good. It would be a problem if it didn't. But anybody else like really love the smell of it? So this requires 1 cup of water, I believe. So that's 1 cup of water. We're going to pour it in. And it requires 3 eggs. So we're just going to smash up the eggs. Pour them into the mixture, and then we're going to add our oil. Now, if you know this and you've been here before, if you are new to my channel, I am allergic to eggs. I cannot eat eggs by themselves, but I can eat it if it's like how it's being made here. So like cakes and stuff like that. So, and I don't get that I honestly don't. And honestly, I do not know if I'm still allergic to eggs. I was allergic when I was younger. My mom said I probably outgrew it as I've gotten older, but I've been too scared to try. But that's a story for another time. And now I'm taking my canola oil, and this oil, sorry you guys, the editing. It's required half a cup, if I can see, yeah. A half a cup of oil. So as soon as we put that into the cup, we're going to pour it into our cake batter, and then we are going to mix it all together, and then we're going to continue and go forward. Now that all my ingredients are mixed, I'm just taking this little mixing tool here. I forgot what it's called, and I'm just mixing it all together. And I'm just going to take my spatula and also get the sides that, you know, that end up on the sides of the bowl. And then we're going to pour it in and put it in the oven. Now that my cake batter is in the thing, we're going to wash the dishes. I have learned, like learning how to cook and bake, it's best to clean up after yourself, after you're done doing what you're doing. That way you don't have to do it at the end. You can just sit down and just relax. So now that everything is put together, we're just going to wash the dishes and then go from there. Now, I ended up also making cupcakes. I just took whatever batter was left from the cake and I found cupcake holders, so yeah, why not? Now, if you know about this test, then you can fast forward, but this is the check test. I put these in for 23 minutes, and what you do is you take a toothpick and you stick them in, and if any cake or stuff comes off, then it needs to be put back in, but if not, that means they are cooked all the way through. And here is the final product. It is now, at this point, it's tea time, but these are frosted and cooled off, and they were delicious.
If there's anything you guys want me to try cooking wise or baking wise, please let me know. Anything besides seafood, I cannot cook seafood because my feet is allergic to shellfish. Smell, can't do it. And no Alfredo, please. No Alfredo. I don't like the taste of it and it makes my nana sick. So please. Anything you guys want me to try and cook or bake? Like I said, I'm learning new things so I can expand my palate and stop being such a picky eater. Because I'm getting tired of eating this, like my go-to stuff all the time. I'm tired of eating it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Lord, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your boss. Tell your worst enemy. I'm just kidding. Don't tell your worst enemy. But I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.